guys, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter June 2018 tarot reading. Now that was some pretty amazing magnetic field action there on that NASA video of the sun. And those plasma streams that come off the sun bring a lot of energy into our lives, for the good or the bad. And it brings some spectacular displays of the northern lights as well. Now there's some varied energy in your reading. And the rune that you received is Ansus. This signifies Odin, the main Norse god of all various things: war, poetry, knowledge, and most importantly, wisdom. His cornerstone was discovering the runes, secret magic letters, and how important words are to our culture and our lives. And this bodes really well for the main card, for the overall energy of your reading, which is the Magician. There's infinite potentials and opportunities now being offered to you. New things are incoming. You're going to be starting to launch your ideas and bring them into reality. You're going to start utilizing some talents that you have, or acquiring them by going to school or self-taught. But I think the one thing that a lot of people overlook about the Magician is he's about communication and words. He's overseen by the planet Mercury for intellect, communication, language. Really, it's time now for you to communicate your intentions of what you want to do and what type of goals you're going to be striving for. You know, it wasn't an accident that God asked Adam, the very first thing, to name everything. Words have power. And when you name things, it gives ownership to it. It really is time to brush off what they call rhetoric, the art of persuasion. So you can convince people that what you're doing next is so important that they're going to even help and support you. The Magician gives you all the tools that you need to acquire your goals. Now you just have to utilize them. Now I pulled a Minchiati card for you, and that's a deck that I put together that has all the 12 zodiac signs, virtues, senses, the elements of the signs, and you receive prudence as a virtue. Now when you're prudent, you're being cautious. When you have prudence and you're exercising it, it means you're looking to the future. I always found that very striking and very strange. So now it's saying here that you're going to have to utilize words. You have new things coming in using words, but you have to be very prudent at the same time. Now I thought I was doing another reading because the last reading I did over there on For What You Know, it also received the Six of Cups and the Death card. Now the Death card is saying you're in a transformation. It's time to move forward in your life. Shed some things that are no longer serving you. The Death card seeks closures of all sorts. It's time to call maybe even some people out of your life. This is going to be a time of change. And with the new beginning with the Magician, yeah, it probably is time to push that big reset button in your life. But here you just can't resist change. You have to let it flow along its natural course. Now some incoming is coming up from your past because you have the Six of Cups. This is a card about memory. Now you could be revisiting some things that are surfacing from past lives, and usually ones that haven't been resolved and are seeking some type of resolution. Now this could be from your childhood up to your present. Some things surfacing from your past, things you've learned that you're remembering now. Bad memories that are coming back up. Now this can also indicate that somebody from your past is going to be walking into your present and maybe into your future. If you're going to be exercising prudence with the Six of Cups card, really it is suggestive to not make things idealized. Sometimes we idealize and epitomize things in the past that really weren't worth it. Now the cards in the center for what is or can be yours. So Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Well, if you're going to get the Three of Swords for heartache and separation from people, it's good to get the Nine of Cups with it, the Wish card. Because yeah, the Three of Swords is saying there's some things that just didn't work out in your life. Could have even thrown you into a depression. And maybe back there with the Six of Cups, you go back into the memories all the time. That makes you even more depressed. But now the Nine of Cups is going to buoy you. New things are coming along. This all is happening the way it should. That's what the Death card is saying. The Death card comes when it's needed, not wanted. And now to delay, even breaking up with somebody, separation, severing of ties, probably would have been detrimental to you. Sometimes these type of things are blessings in disguise when they happen. But here the Nine of Cups is saying that you're going to find some contentment, satisfaction, happiness. And the cards next door for yourself and self-awareness is the Lover's card and the Two of Swords. So yeah, this is a pseudo-love reading. You have the Lover's card that's saying you have choices now to make about where you want to direct your affections, how you want to tighten your relationships with people. This is a card about choices, desires and deeds, and having to exercise prudence with them. You want to keep your moral compass active. And here you have the Two of Swords. This is a decision card. But with it being swords, it's a hard decision. You're in a dilemma. You know, you want to make this decision, but if you do, therefore, that can't happen. Or something will be taken away. Or it's not fair for everybody involved. But this card says that one size does not fit all. You're going to have to make some personal decisions about what's going to make you happy. You're in this transition. You've had a heartache. You have a window now of some good fortune. You have the Lover's card showing up saying that there's a potential and some definite opportunities coming in for that if you make the right decisions. Now you have some great future cards. You have the Sun, the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Not a bad card in a bunch. The Sun card is about finding insight, clarity. The fog is lifting, and now you're having understanding. And when you have understanding, you realize the purpose of a lot of things that you've been thinking over and haven't understood. The Sun card is about abundance, success, prosperity. It's going to be shining a light, a searchlight, on the things that you draw your attention to. But now you're moving on because you have the Six of Swords. This is going from turbulent to tranquil waters. This is bringing in messages and possibly travel. It's helping you along for a seamless transition with all of these ups and down changes that you've had. And I think a lot of it's been more mood and perspective. But now you're ready to build a new life because you have the Three of Pentacles. And this is the Architect card about building. And normally it indicates that there's more people involved in your life now that's going to help and participate in this new building, support you, or even go with shared achievements with you. So there's a lot of things to look forward to if you can start building with this Magician card and using the right and precise words at the right time. Then you're going to move forward. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.